She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby. It is great to have you here with me today. First things first, my Twitter is in the description bar below, my Medium link is in the description bar below, and my brand new Discord server that I'm announcing for the first time on this channel here today in this video is also in the description bar below. So if any of those interest you, go ahead, take a look. We'd be happy to have you there. And now on to today's video. So, as per the title, I'm going to be talking about Love Yourself Tear by BTS, and this is how this came about. So, a couple of days ago, I listened to the full album for the first time in a very long time, and for me, with that album, a very long time is about 8 weeks, so 2 months. I haven't listened to the full album in 2 months, and for me, that's a long time. But a little bit of background with this album specifically. So I got into BTS in 2017, late 2017, with the AMA performance. I don't know what I was doing, but I stumbled upon that performance on YouTube, and then after I watched that performance, the YouTube algorithm did something good for once, and it just kept giving me or recommending to me all of their content. And then so that was November of 2017, and by January of 2018, I had already consumed all of the back catalog. I knew all of the songs, I had read all of the lyrics, and that was it for me. But I often call May 18th, 2018, the release day of Love Yourself Tear. I call that my Armyversary because I specifically have this memory of me because this was back when they still released albums at 6 p.m. KST, which for me at the time was 4 a.m. So I have this vivid memory of me being awake at like 4 a.m. and I'm just sat there, and I think that's the moment that it hit me, because anybody who knows me knows that I love my sleep. I don't get a lot of sleep, so whenever I get to sleep, I treasure that sleep. But I was awake, and that's when it hit me. It was just a lightning bolt moment. Like we're really here. We're really doing this. That is why this album specifically has a lot of meaning to me. It came out in May, and June, July, August. So I was working that entire summer. I would be working 12-hour days. This album is 45 minutes. It took me about 40 to 50 minutes to get to work. My commute was that long. I played this album in its entirety at least twice a day for 3 months, and I never got tired of it. I've played Paradise about 5,000 times. I looked at it and I said, well, this seems about normal. But I have a lot of love and just fond memories and respect for this album since 2018. The summer of 2018 is reflected in this album to me. It's very, very important. So when I say this, I say all of this to say that ranking these songs is going to be like a mother choosing her favorite child in front of them, and I want you to know how painful it is going to be for me.
What the hell we gonna do now?
There are 11 songs on this album, and by default, a song is just going to have to be number 11. I don't know what to tell you, but I do think that my number 11 is going to, I don't think this one is going to piss a lot of people off, because my number 11 is So What. If it pisses you off, please, wait, hear me out. I think that she's a cute girl. She is a cute girl. But to me, So What is the only good song on the album. She's not even average, right? She's the only good song on the album, while everything else is phenomenal and exceptional. So that is how I justify this ranking. Because, and don't get it twisted, BTS on their good day is everybody else is trying to get what BTS can get on a good day. So don't play with me, please. She's not giving me what the other girls are giving me, right? I will say, side note, I saw the Love Yourself Tear, not Love Yourself Tear, I saw the Love Yourself concert movie in the movies. Where else would I see it? I saw it in the movies, and they performed So What, and in front of a crowd of people, I can while watching that, I had to take back some of my criticism of So What, because after I saw what she could do on stage, I said, okay. I said, I see the vision now, but like while listening to the album in its entirety, she's good. She's good. The next song that we get into, and this is where I can hear the tomato throwing already. I can hear the disgruntled people in the audience, but it's fine. I chose this life. I chose to do this video. The next song, number 10, is The Truth Untold. Now, the vocal line were singing their asses off on this song. It is an amazing song. This one specifically just comes down to personal preference, just a tiny bit, because I'm not a slow song kind of girl. That is a lie, because Blue and Gray is one of my favorite songs. Here's what it is. On the album track listing, she is sandwiched right between Fake Love and 134340. What do you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that information? There's... And also, when it comes to Steve Aoki, because Steve Aoki is featured on this song, when I saw the Steve Aoki feature, I think my mind went somewhere else, because I was picturing Mic Drop in my head, but that's my fault, because I don't know why I would picture Mic Drop. They've said multiple times that they don't do the same thing twice, but I was just, I don't know, I was picturing something else in my head, and then I got a ballad, which is a beautiful ballad. The lyrics are beautiful, but it's just, I have to be in a specific mood to listen to this song, and it fits in the album is the thing. It fits in the album because I can't imagine putting it anywhere else, even if it's in between two of the greats, but I can't imagine putting it anywhere else. But if you stack it up with the rest of the songs, she's good. She's cute. She's with So What. She's a cute girl. She's better. I do think she's better than So What, but she's cute. Next song on the album. At the risk of sounding very, very pretentious, I like to think that I know a lot about some things, or call it what you want to, but I think I know some things. This song made me feel so stupid, because it wasn't until a few months after me listening to this song every day for like 2-3 months, this album every day 2-3 months, I only realized, like, after I was in school, after the summer had ended, that's when I realized that Hobie's verse in Airplane Part 2 is the same verse from Airplane from Hope World. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. Here's what happened, because I was there when Hope World dropped, because Hope World dropped March 8th, I believe. Don't hold me to that date, but it was around that time that Hope World dropped. I think what happened is that I started memorizing the verses, and the songs came up in shuffle, and they came up one behind the other, and then I was getting into it. I was giving Hobie a run for his money, and then I said, wait, these are the same verses, and that's when I realized, because I always knew that they were connected, because Airplane Part 2, I had read the lyrics, I'd known all of that, but it was at that moment where the light bulb clicked, and I felt really, really dumb. I felt stupid. But yes, Miss Airplane Part 2 is at number 9, and I think that this is a fair ranking. This is an amazing song, by the way. You have to get up, you have to move, you have to dance. If you're sat still while Airplane Part 2 is playing, that's a you problem, and I don't know what else to tell you. Next we have Anpanman. The same with Airplane Part 2. You have to get up, you have to move. It is number 8 on my list, and I think within the track listing, it comes perfectly after Airplane Part 2. It's a very, very nice follow-up. And if you, this video isn't about lyrics, but I'm gonna delve in like short. So if you don't know what anpanman is, it's a Japanese superhero, and it's not a very strong superhero. They go around helping people by giving hungry people pieces of themselves because they're made of bread. It's like anpanman. Anpan is red bean pastry, but that's what it is, and they go around giving people pieces of themselves. And I think it's a nice compliment to BTS because they literally go around, they make music about the most personal details of their lives, the things that they're feeling, in an effort that it'll help somebody else, or hoping that it will help somebody else with whatever that they're going through. So I think I love that song, but you would never know because they just make these ass-shaking beats to these songs that have really, really deep messages, and then you're just sat here like, okay, that's what this song is about. Do I still shake ass? Is that what's going on here? But yes, anpanman is number 8. Next song, number 7 is Magic Shop. I ordered Into the Magic Shop. If you don't know, Magic Shop is based on a book called Into the Magic Shop by James Doty, or James Doughty. See, I don't know. I apologize if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, but he's a neurosurgeon, and the book talks about mindfulness and self-awareness and how we can change our perspective and understand the link between your brain and your heart. And of course BTS had to make a song about it. If I had to pick, Magic Shop is like it's in my top 3 of my favorite songs on the album, but this isn't my favorite songs on the album. This is what I think the best songs on the album are. We'll get to that a bit later. I really, really love the song. I love the show me, I'll show you call and response, and my favorite part of the song is the you give me the best of me, so you give you the best of you. Excellent, immaculate. What else can I say about the song? The bridge. The soap transition in the second verse. Hobie was singing, and then Vmin in the bridge, and then Jimin with the high note at the end. We please. But anyways, we move, and this is where I said you were throwing tomatoes at me before, but this is where it just gets intense. But this had to be done, so I did it. Number 6 is Intro Singularity.
Wrap it up. That's it. You won. I'm about to put that out. Hey, you about to write the summary of that shit, bro? That shit crazy as hell. Yes, sir. That's a hit.
What an intro. What an intro to an album. What an album trailer to drop. Let me tell you something. I remember exactly where I was when this trailer dropped. I was at work. I was working. And I had my phone. I'm not supposed to have my phone on at work. Who cares? I was working, and I was in the dressing room, and I looked at my phone, and I saw that the album trailer for Love Yourself Tear had come out. And then I went to one of the back dressing rooms, and I sat there for 10 minutes until I heard on one of the walkies, has anybody seen Gabby? Nobody had seen Gabby because I was in the dressing room and I was looking at the video. And when I tell you, I was floored because that song, that intro, the way that it threads through to the rest of the album. Imagine beginning your album with Intro Singularity and then ending your album with Outro Tear. Where do they do that at? Nowhere. You can only find that in a BTS album. That's where you can find it. And see, it's so crazy, right? Because there were all of these themes about self-discovery in Singularity, and Taego's have I gained you? What does he say? Have I lost you? Wait, no. Have I lost myself or have I gained you? I'm pretty sure that that's the lyric. He says that, and then to the end, you get to love yourself tear, and with Hobie's ending line, and it's all too much. It's all too much, I'm afraid. This is an excellent song. The trailer was excellent. It's just... it feels like I'm underwater, if that makes sense. I think I said this in my mono video too. It feels like I'm underwater, but I'm not drowning, and I'm hearing this. You know how you hear things underwater if you're under the ocean, and you just hear the sound of the ocean? That's what this song feels like, but it's relaxing because I don't need to breathe. It's making sense in my head. The next song on this ranking is the song that I just talked about, Outro Tear. This song has some of my favorite lyrics on the album. I feel like I haven't been able to listen to it the same ever since Yoongi said that he wrote it for the members about what they were going through in 2018. And I've lived with the thought that this could have been the last song that I heard from BTS. And just think about that. Just let that emotion sink in for a moment. Hobie's last verse, and what a verse. What a last verse. Hobie's last verse could have been the last thing that we heard from BTS. I don't know how to feel about that. I can't quote his last line. I'll put it up on the screen, but imagine that being the last. It's a closer to an album. First of all, let's discuss it as a closer, going through everything that we just went through with all of the rest of the songs on this album, and then closing with Outro Tear. It's just different. It's very, very different, and nobody's doing it like that. Number four is the song that I have the least to say about, because this is where we have entered Phenomenal. Where did we enter Phenomenal from? We entered Magic Shop was excellent, but as soon as we got to number 6, intro. Number 4 is Love Maze. I would implore you, I would encourage you to go read the lyrics to Namjoon's verse on that song. The link will be in the description down below if you haven't read the lyrics, but I need you to go read it. Actually, pause the video if you haven't read it yet, if you don't know what they're saying, because this isn't a lyric analysis video at all. Pause the video and go read the lyrics, and then come back here, and then you will know what I'm talking about. You'll know what we're talking about when I say that it's excellent. It's also, Love Maze is one of the trifecta, the perfect trifecta, as I call it most of the time, because you have 133340, you have Love Maze, and you have Paradise back to back on this damn album. They're so sick. They're sick individuals. Like, who would think to place those 3 songs back to back to back? But all I have to say about this song, Yoongi's verse, and then the chorus, and then Hobie, just stop it. Stop playing in my face, please. Like, this is not what we want to do here today. But Love Maze is number 4. Number 3. Number 3. This is my favorite song on the album. This was my most played song of 2018. This is, if I had to place it, if I ever have the courage to do it one day, where I rank all of BTS's songs, or I do a top 10, my top 10 BTS songs, this song would be in the top 5. She's that amazing. And as I said before, my favorite song doesn't necessarily equate to the best song on the album, but my favorite song on the album, the song that I have placed at number 3, is Paradise. And I can hear the chorus of boos already, because as much as BTS wants to pretend that she doesn't exist, I will get my performance one day. Y'all don't understand, okay? I will be vindicated. I will get my performance, because they would never do that to me. They would never do that. I will get my Paradise performance. I will get my Paradise performance come hell or high water, and I am the hell and I am the high water. Word to Eli Pope. But it's just when tangent. I'm gonna go off on a very long tangent. When I heard Paradise for the first time, I did start crying, but then again, it was like 4 in the morning, so I could have been tired or whatever. But before I even had an understanding of what they were saying, before I read the lyrics, I was an emotional mess. I had already been on a journey throughout this album, although Paradise is track... What track is Paradise? Paradise is track 5. And we can have a conversation about BTS track 5s, because that's a whole other conversation to be had. After I read the lyrics, because 2018 was a very tumultuous time for me in life, it was one of those feelings like, they're singing my life. They are singing my life, and it gave me a new perspective on some of the things that I was going through and some of the things that I was dealing with, and I had to stop and take a moment, and I just had to unwind. And this song means a lot to me, and I will get my performance one day. I will. It can't not happen. And now we get on to number 2. Number 2, the second best song on BTS's Love Yourself tier is Fake Love. I had done a ranking like this before on this channel, but then I took it down because I really didn't like how it turned out. And at the time, I had Fake Love ranked some crazy like 6 or something. And then it was just that too, like what am I thinking? Because even like as a song, I don't know what I was thinking, but Fake Love has so many sons. I'm surprised that she's not broke. I'm surprised that she's still standing as strong as she is, because I would like there to be a study done, because people have been trying to chase the Fake Love sound since 2018, and we're in 2021 and we don't know what's going on. I would like the study to be based on statistics. I would like numbers. I would like us to measure the amount of harnesses bought in order to be used for performances since BTS released Fake Love, because I feel like that's what these people think, that all that it takes is a harness for their dark concepts, and I would just like it to stop. I would like us to leave Fake Love alone. She is iconic. She birthed a generation. It's very much, that's what it's giving. So I need people to leave her alone. I need people to stop trying to imitate her. She's phenomenal. She ushered in a new era. We should all be grateful, but you're grateful. I know that they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, but it's just, it's not good. It's not good. And then this is why I say from the beginning, The Truth Untold was set up. The Truth Untold was set up. It was a setup from the beginning, because how do you put her in between Fake Love and the #1 song on this album? And here's the thing, right? So for the top 3, I can see, not even number 6, I can see where or how somebody would have different rankings for number 11, 10, 9, and 8. But when we get to number 7 and down, I'm correct, I fear. I don't know where you would put any of these songs if not for the order that I have them in. And number 1, the #1 song that I have here is 134340. Stop playing in my face. to recommend somebody a BTS song, it wouldn't be this song, because this is expert level. This is the advanced level that we're getting into here, okay? You wouldn't get it on the first. There are some people who still don't get it to this day, but that is a you problem that you are going to have to deal with. This song is in different arenas, it's in different areas. The song is set in space. Before I heard this song, I had never heard a song like it before. They are singing from the perspective of the planet Pluto in order to symbolize a cold and broken relationship. They are orbiting this person that does not acknowledge them, like the sun and Pluto. This is symbolism at its finest. This is a metaphor at its finest, and I just butchered that entire summary, but it is what it is. What do y'all know about music? What do you know about storytelling? Okay, it's just sick. This song is too good. This song is too good. This is the reason why I had to put So What at number 11. This song is too good. It is too amazing. The instrumentation, the verse. Y'all know nothing about music, I'm afraid. The rest of the girls don't know anything about music, and it's time, and I'm going to need them to catch up, because it's just all just too much. It's all just too much, and yeah. My cold heart was minus 248 degrees. It stopped the day that you erased me. The temperature on Pluto is about 248 degrees. I don't know what you're talking about. See, I got heated and I had to compose myself. But this is what we're talking about when we talk about lyricism, when we talk about reading lyrics, when we talk about BTS albums, when we talk about complete and full bodies of work. This is what we're talking about. This is the album that we're talking about. This is excellent. This is perfect. In my opinion, this is a perfect album, and I can't believe that this was my introduction to BTS. That's what it is, and it has a special place in my heart just because it was my introduction to BTS. But anyways, that is the video for today. I will put my final ranking here if you care to see it, and I would like to know where you would rank these songs in your personal ranking, because I think that'll be interesting to see the different perspectives and the different takes on the song. So I'm excited to see that. Leave a comment below and I'll be sure to read it. And also make sure to join the Discord server. There are a lot of fun events that I'm planning in my head, and it'll be a fun time. I also want to do a video like this for I also want to do a video like this for B and Dark and Wild, because these three albums are like some of my favorites, but we'll get to that if I get to it. Thank you so much for watching me rant and talk about music. I love talking about music. I love talking about BTS and their music, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.